It's day 680 of Russia's operation in Ukraine. Let's dive deeper. Starting from Bakhmut. Pressure on Avdiivka was increasing, as Russian forces were advancing from at least 3 different directions. So Ukrainian forces had no other choice but to send reinforcements, and try to recapture the fortified areas. It was reported that Ukrainian forces launched a counterattack with support of several armored vehicles towards these areas. But it looks like they did not find any major success, as no changes were reported. However, in the last 2 days, there have been some doubts about the control of the cemetery. Many trusted sources consider it under Russian control. But from the video released by Russian paratroopers, in which we can see them striking Ukrainian forces around the cemetery, indicates that it is under Ukrainian control. So we are not 100% sure of this area. It is possible that videos shared by paratroopers are a couple of days old. At Avdiivka, Russian forces are pressing the village from 2 sides. If we look at the topography, we can see that this village is similar to Klishivka, which means whoever controls the heights will eventually control the village. So for the last several days, Russian forces are intensely attacking Ukrainian fortifications on these heights. But as I told you, Ukrainians have sent reinforcements to these areas, so progress has slowed down. In response, Russian forces have started striking Ukrainian reinforcements around the village. In one of the latest videos, we can see them striking Ukrainian reinforcements here. In addition, they are also advancing along the railway line. Today it was reported that Russian forces after the recent attack were able to take the junction. So it is expected that Ukrainian forces in these tree lines will withdraw soon. Now moving to Robotyne sector. Russian armed forces continue their counterattacks in this region, in order to stretch Ukrainian forces and also recapture the lost areas. Since my last report, Russian forces, after attacking Ukrainian forces west and east from the bridgehead, threatened them with encirclement. As a result, Ukrainian forces withdrew from these 2 areas. Recently, they have increased their pressure from Verbova. In one of the recent videos, we can see them attacking this tree line with support of BMP. Russian sources claim that they were successful in capturing it. However, in tomorrow's report, we might have confirmation. In addition, major attacks were reported to the west and south of Robotyne. Recently, a Russian source shared a video of the whole Ukrainian position surrendering. It was reported that, after a very long battle, the whole Ukrainian platoon surrendered. Source said, wounded were treated very quickly. However, I was not able to find the geolocation of the video. As you all know, Russia has been striking Ukraine with long-range weapons for the last several days, in which they were able to hit key positions like manufacturing facilities and warehouses. In response, Ukraine also tried to hit Russian positions in Crimea. Report says, Ukraine launched 4 missiles towards Sevastopol. Russian sources claim, Ukraine wanted to change the narrative from the Russian success, so they launched these strikes on Crimea. However, Russian forces were able to destroy all the missiles around Sevastopol. After some time, Ukraine launched another 2 more missiles. But this time the target was not Crimea, but the missiles were heading towards the Russian mainland. From the speed of the targets, Russian sources claim that it might be anti-ship missiles. However, due to malfunction, it is said both missiles fell into water. Many believe that target was Russian base in Novorossiysk, while others believe target was Kerch Bridge. Subscribe for more frontline updates. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.